Hi, I'm Phil from Festool, working with Axminster Tools and Machinery. And this is a HK85. 85mm depth of cut when working directly off the surface of the material, or 80mm depth of cut when working with the guide rail system. And this could be with the FS system or with the FSK guide rail. But as this is a pendulum cover saw, it means that we can adjust the depth very easily just by bringing the green up to the grey tab, and then we can adjust the depth of cut. But because this has an 85mm depth of cut, it means we also need a really powerful motor. And here we have 2,300 watts, which will turn the blade at 3,300 RPM to produce a really fine cut in a variety of materials. So here I have a lovely piece of ash. I need to rip the side off here, and we can do this working with the FS guide rail system. And of course the HK can attach the FS rail system very, very simply. What we do is push it onto the profile of the guide rail. As soon as the saw goes onto the rail, it then means that the pendulum cover will come back. It works, the dust extraction is great, but of course with a 36mm hose it works a lot more efficiently because we're taking out a lot more material with a 2.5mm kerf blade. So we can attach this onto the back of the saw, and now we're ready to switch on and we can make the cut along the board. And this is a perfect position to point out that down here you can see exactly where the riving knife is positioned into the kerf of the cut while we're working. The riving knife is positioned right on the pendulum cover, so it makes sure that when I'm cutting a natural board of solid timber, for example, it's not going to snap up onto the blade. So you can work in complete safety with the HK85. The quality of cut that we get is great for a positive pitch blade, and it means we can work really efficiently like this. But the HK85 can also do a lot more. So now we've got a straight edge. I cut the other edge earlier on. It means now we can also cross-cut the board to size as well. So we can take the HK85 off the FS rail. And we can remove the guide rail from the board we've been working on. And the next stage is to work with the FSK guide rail system. And working with a deep cut saw like the 85 and the FSK rail means we have a very powerful machine with a great cutting capacity for working with timber like this. So I've got a straight edge on this side. This side was cut previously, so now we can put the saw onto the material and we can switch on, and now we can make the cut. The big advantage is that with the FSK rail we can cut at 90 degrees, or we can cut angles and bevels as well. So with a lot of power behind the saw, it means that we can make these cuts of a really high quality, and of course they're going to be at the angle we set the machine to. With the 85, we can also bevel the machine over to 60 degrees. And this gives us a wide range of applications for a machine such as this one. So to remove the HK85 from the FSK rail, bring the saw forward, move the tab over, and then we can free the saw from the rail. But the HK85 can also be used with a parallel fence. We can also use a gooseneck fence for getting really close in on boards also. So I hope this has helped your understanding of working with the HK85, and of course from Festool this is available with service all inclusive, and it can be purchased now from Axminster Tools and Machinery. Thank you.